everybody. Hello. Let me know if you can hear me. Welcome to my page. My name is Meliss-Ep. I'm an online marketing strategist and Facebook ad expert to coaches, healers, and functional medicine doctors. And today I want to talk to you guys about the coronavirus, like everybody else wants to talk about. Hey, Lauren, thanks for being on. Hey, Jane. Hey, Amanda. Thanks for hopping in. Give me some love. Post those hearts, click on the hearts and the likes. Today, I wanted to share with you guys the silver lining. Wow, so many of you are coming in. Don't be shy, say hello. There is a silver lining in everything. And with this coronavirus, what's really interesting is it doesn't apply just to you or you or you. It applies to all over the entire world. And there is some comfort in knowing that we are all going through this at the same time. Let me know if you can hear me. Post in the comments. Let me know. Thanks for the love. So it's interesting. Hey, Adam, nice to see you. It's so interesting because, hey, Kobe, thanks for being on. I remember 9/11, and when 9/11 happened, it just felt like the whole world was like a big protective, I don't want to say happy family, a big family that protected one another. We were kinder to one another. We were all going through this together. We were experiencing the emotions that everyone was experiencing. And so it brought us closer together. And that's just in America. And now we're going through something that's happening globally. And to me, it feels like we're bringing the whole world together. So this is out of our control. And I know some people are freaking out and some people are like, yeah, whatever. And I want to just give you a different perspective on things because I think it can help you. Hey, Rick, thanks for being on. I think it can help you understand that there's some things that you can put your focus in, and there's other things that there's just no point in doing that. Hey, Michelle, thanks for being on. So when we get to a point in our lives or in our business or whatever where you're feeling like anxious, I want you to think about what you can control and what you can't control. Hey, Devka, thanks for being here. Hey, Howie. Hey, Aubrey. Nice to see you all. So when you can control things, absolutely go after it, take control, figure out what it is you want to do, make an action plan and do it and implement it. Hey, Michelle. But if it's out of your control, the only thing you're going to be doing by worrying and fighting is just that. You're going to be fighting. You're going to be worrying. Thanks for all the love. Thanks for all the hearts, guys. And you're going to be really up against something that you cannot win. If it's out of your control, you have to let it go. And this coronavirus is out of your control. There is nothing you can do about there being this world pandemic. There's things you can do to protect yourself and your loved ones. There's things you can do with your time in the meantime, but there's nothing you can do to stop it. So to start off, I want you to stop worrying. We're all in this together. We're all experiencing the same thing. Thanks for all the loves and the likes. But this is out of your control. So just surrender to that and let that go. Hey, Roberta, thanks for being on. And I want you to think about all the great things that come from this. And it's really hard when there's a tragedy or a hardship or a challenge for you to focus on that good stuff. But I am encouraging you to please focus on the good stuff because this is just the beginning. We could be quarantined for the next 3 months. Thanks for all the love. Hey, Amina. Hey, Alexander. Thanks for being here. And so this is just the start of it. So I want you to get your mindset right so that when things go on in the future, we're not going to be all depressed, all lonely, all anxious, all unhappy with no money and all the other negative things you can think about. I want to start bringing in that abundance of positivity now and keep that high vibing going. Hey, Jasmita. Hey, Amina. So that when things get harder, you know you have a community, a global community to turn from. And the way I view the universe is that it is always providing for me what I want and what I need in my life. And so I thought about this for a while. How is it that the coronavirus is here and the universe provides everything I want in my life? How could those two things happen simultaneously? And the answer is that every time somebody needs something, that is being attracted to them. So for example, I needed, and I had been saying, I need time to stop. I need an extra 2 weeks in my life so that I can work on big business projects that I never have time to tackle, so that I can spend time with my family and bond with them, because I've got teenagers at home and it's not easy. And I want time to bond with my kids instead of rushing to school and then rushing to extracurriculars and then rushing to do dinner and then rushing to bed, and everything's rush, rush, rush. And those moments where we can bond are not there. Hey, Eve, thanks for being on. And there were other things that I was asking for. I needed time so I can declutter my home because it was bothering me. It was weighing me down. There was so much shit, years and years and years of crap in my house that I wanted time to go through, but I just didn't have the time. Being a single mom, running my own business, taking care of my kids and life and all these other things, and teaching my dance classes. I teach 6 dance classes a week. It's too much. And I needed time to slow down. So that's one thing I asked for. I asked for the universe, please, I wish time could stop. Hey, Lumina, thanks for being on. And it's interesting because you could say, I want time to stop. And you go say that to your friend. And then your friend is like, there's no such thing. You can't stop time. People expect things of you. There's responsibilities. There's things happening. But the truth is, it wasn't up to me to decide how the time was going to stop. It was up to me to put that thought into action. I want time to stop. I also want time to bond with my kids. I also want time to work on business projects. I also want time to clean out my house. So there's lots of things that I wanted. Hey, Nimrod, thanks for being here. Lots of things I wanted in my life. And what's interesting is there are lots of things you wanted in your life too, and that you've been asking for, you've been hoping for. Maybe you wanted to repair a relationship. Maybe you wanted to grow and scale your business. Maybe you wanted to do some free time things for yourself, vacation or yoga, or sit in your room and watch Netflix without any responsibility whatsoever. Whatever you've been asking for. Hey, Teresa, thanks for being here. You don't get to decide how that comes to you, but you get to put that out there. And so what I'm saying is that the universe, for whatever reason, thought that doing this coronavirus to all of us was the solution to what every single person in this world was asking for. We don't get to decide. Remember, I didn't cause the coronavirus because I had these thoughts of stopping time. We don't get to decide how these things play out and what the solution is, but we do get to say what we need and what we want. And everything is provided to us. So for whatever reason, the universe created coronavirus to satisfy every single person's need in the world, which means this helps everyone in some small way. Of course, there is a danger. You could get sick. Your older or elderly loved ones could get sick or possibly die. Hey, Arus, nice to see you from Malaysia. Hello, hello. So I'm not saying like go out and ignore all the recommendations. Of course not. Take precautions, wash your hands, don't touch your face, all this stuff. Stay away from people. Hi, Nirja, nice to see you. But I want you to change your perspective and see what is that silver lining? What has been created from you from this? And the way I see it, the world wanted us to bond. Stop using the technology because now we're at home and we're not going to be watching TV 100 hours a day, right? We're going to be spending time with our family. Maybe we're going to learn more things about our family because we're cooped up with them. Maybe it's going to force us to fix a relationship with them. What's also really cool is I work from home for 5 years on the internet using Zoom. Look, even my pop socket is Zoom. And I've known about Zoom since the day it started. And here we are, where the whole world in one day has to learn how to use Zoom and Loom and Blue Jeans and all these other platforms. And it's really interesting because it's showing the people of the world how we can accommodate life in this new technology era. And it's going to shift how things happen. Tons of traffic here in Atlanta, unbelievable amounts of traffic. Hey, Lindsay, thanks for being on. We all complain about the traffic. We sit in 2 hours of traffic every day. What happens with coronavirus? We're now in our house. There is no traffic. These jobs, thanks for all the love, guys. These jobs that you have that your employers never let you leave and work remotely, well, now we're proving that this is a possibility. So maybe people will get to be home more with their children. Maybe people will get to stay home a few days a week and work remotely, and it will reduce the pollution. Did you see that article that was posted from Italy about the pollution? And how, since everyone is staying at home, you can actually see the waters. There's no pollution. The world kind of said, you're destroying me, then you're taking advantage of all the resources, and you guys fight about all the time, and the politicians always say they're going to do something and they're just arguing all the time, but no one's doing anything. I feel like the universe just stepped up and was like, I'm going to do something. Thank you. You can all stay at home now. I'm going to fix the problem since you guys can't figure out how to do it. Another thing that's solved, right? Think about, did you see this video? I think I posted a video of people in Italy standing on their porches, creating music together as a community. That reminds me of the 1950s when we're singing Kumbaya around the campfire with a guitar. We're bringing community back. It's interesting. Life is shifting and we have to roll with the punches, but these are great positive things. People are going to get to know their neighbors now that weren't. People are stepping up and delivering food to people who didn't get to go hoard food at the grocery store. So everyone's doing this. We get to homeschool our kids, which is like a lot of people's dream. I want to be with my kids, but I have to work. How can I juggle both? Well, now you don't have a choice. You have to juggle both. Like I said, I get to catch up on major projects in my business, which is so exciting to have all this extra time. It feels like magical. I decluttered my room. What else? So many stuff. I was going to go to a conference. I was so excited about a marketing conference I was going to in Texas at the end of the month. It got canceled. But you know what? I needed a little bit of extra cash to pay a certain bill. And what happened? It got postponed and I had the cash and I was ready to pay that bill. So it's like things are happening for a reason, whether we understand it or not. We just have to know we're all in this together. It's out of our control and it's happening to us for a reason. Hey, Victoria, nice to see you. So make sure you're focusing on the silver lining, on the positive. What good is coming out of this? Because there's a lot of good coming out of this. What else? If you already own an online business and you're freaking out because no one's going to buy anything from you, that is a limiting belief. People still need your services. And what better time than now to buy into a coaching program or a course that you didn't have time to do before? Now is the time where you can be intentional with your time and dive into something, and be able to scale your business, be able to work on something that you wanted to work on before. Hey, Leah, nice to see you. So all these great things. You know, we had this major problem of mass school shootings. Well, guess what? No one's in school. So there are no mass school shootings. There's no church shootings. No one's going to church anymore. So yes, there's problems with COVID. And yes, it's uncomfortable and there's a big unknown. But this is an example of how life is every single day. It's always unknown. You never know what's going to happen. You're not God. You don't get to decide what's going to happen. You may think you know. You may put actions in place to get to where you want to go. You may work on what you want to work on, but it might not go that way to get to that final destination. It's the same thing. I wanted extra time. It wasn't up to me to decide how that time came. The time came. Thanks for all the love, guys. Appreciate it. And it wasn't up to me to decide how. Hey, Rachel, nice to see you. So what I want you to think about is, what did you ask for that is being provided by this world pandemic? And it might be a disconnect. You might have to piece things together. It might be a few steps before you could figure it out. Maybe it wasn't like, I need more time, so the virus happened. It might have been like, well, I asked for this, which gave me this, which gave me this because of the virus. You see what I'm saying? So I want you to piece it together, figure out what the great things are happening in your life because of this, or what opportunities are available because of this. I mean, think of all the yoga studios, the fitness studios that are offering free classes online, art studios, things to entertain the kids. We're all coming into this together, and you can do your part to be a part of the happiness, the abundance, and the positivity instead of freaking out, hoarding things, feeling this scarcity and this lack. I want you to feel abundant. It's not like people are stormtrooping outside and shooting everybody and we're all going to die. It's like, stay in your house and you're going to be okay. But let's get through this together. So I hope this helps. I want you to think about how this problem, this challenge, can be an opportunity. Hey, Janet, thanks for being here. And I want you to also think about that in all areas of your life, not just related to this virus. I want you to think about all the challenges of your life. How are those opportunities? Hey, Wally, thanks for being here. And how are you going to be able to figure out what to do next based on what it is you're trying to bring into your life with the thought of abundance instead of that thought of scarcity and lack and fear. I hope this helps. Thanks for being on, and share this video with your friends. A lot of people need to hear this information. Free value here. And if you guys have free things to offer as well, I recommend you go out and you put that on your Facebook, on your blog, or just share your wealth of knowledge with other people, because everyone on this world, thanks for all the love. We have something to share. We're here for a reason. Hey, Elaine, thanks for being on. Hey, Allie. And do your part. Put it out there. Don't be scared. May you all get healthy and be safe and stay positive. And I will be back on later throughout the next few weeks to share more ideas and thoughts. Be intentional with your time here today and this week. And hopefully, whatever it is that you wanted and you were trying to create, you now have, or you see the path to get there. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.